We're asking to be given with head coach, University of Mary, Dan Huntley. Dan, thanks for taking some time and coming on.
Yeah.
Congratulations on making it to the National Tournament Day. You guys came through the semifinals, I guess, was tied up there in the second period, but you guys then kind of broke away. Tell me a little bit about the complexion of the game.
Well, we've had great luck getting out early, and we've got a tremendous record if we score first. And so we were able to do that. Second period has been a period that we've dominated all year long. And so we gave up that goal early in that, I think 90 seconds in or whatever it was in that second period to Lindenwood. And our guys didn't falter. They didn't get flustered, and we persevered through some penalties and got through that. Our penalty kill has been great all year. We came through that, and I think that built a little momentum for us. And then all of a sudden we got the power play goal, and then we got one right after that. And as soon as we got that third goal by our captain Zach Garrett, I knew that the game was going to be over. I think the emotion on our team at that point, we've been so good defensively that it's been hard for teams to generate a lot of offense on us. And we've only given up, 5's been the most we've given up all year, and that was the Minot State D1 team. And so we've played extremely well, and so that emotion got us, and all of a sudden, boom, it was 5-1 quickly. And then the game was pretty much over.
Any difference in the message at the start in the first intermission of last night, or just game on as usual?
No, not really at all. It's just what's guaranteed. We came down here knowing that there were 3 games that we had an opportunity to play and continue our season. We had to play well to get through those. We were pushed a little bit by Northeastern, and Indiana played tough. And then you win your bracket and you get an extra game. And then the next one is you got to win another one to get to the final. So we're playing on borrowed time, and the emotion and the things that are happening today. We're a program that's 24 years old. We're playing a program that's been around for a long time, has a storied history in this championship game, and they're the old guard, and we're the newcomers. And so we've both been looking forward to playing each other. We haven't played in 2 years since right before COVID, and it's exciting to have the last 2 national champions going against each other.
When you look here at this trophy and you guys are represented, do you think that it adds any extra layer of pressure as you're defending champions, or do you think it's business as usual?
I think our guys are very mature. We've got an older team. Most of our guys are coming in as 21-year-old freshmen. They're not coming out of high school. They've gone through the rigors of junior hockey. They've lived away from home. They don't need to adjust to the school scene. At that point, they just have to figure out, when they come in at that age, they haven't read a book in 3 years. They haven't done a math problem.
Yeah.
But outside of that, their hockey mentality, their maturity is high.
Sure.
And that helps out a lot. And you look at this, and we've got a lot of names that aren't on there from the previous year that got canceled. In our first year, where we were arguably the best team in the nation and couldn't go to the tournament because of ACHA rules.
Right.
So there's I think last year was a relief that we did it.
Right.
We did it at home. It was an unbelievable tournament that we got to have in front of our home crowd, and that experience probably will never be duplicated as far as the emotion of it, because of the way that the tournament is set up. 5 divisions, 1 site, not at your home place. It might not ever happen again.
Right.
And if it does, we'd be lucky and have an opportunity. But it's so hard to get there and win that final game. Doesn't matter who you're going against. It could have been either of the 2 teams that were in the finals last night, and you hope that the maturity of our guys. We've got a bunch of kids 5 guys that are leaving our program tonight. They're going to strap on our jersey for the last time. I talked about that after our game last night, and just said the rest of us have to help them carry that burden and be able to support them and the emotions that they're going to have, because their careers are going to be over. And so how can the rest of us help them out so that it's easier. They can just go play and try to relax and not think about the other things.
So, something I've talked about with other players and coaches is hockey doesn't last forever. Being at the helm for 4 years, what are some life lessons that you hope those 5 guys take away from being involved with your program?
I think there's a professionalism to it, how they've been treated, how our institution has treated our hockey program from the onset. We're different than a lot of other programs. There's very few in the ACHA that don't have to fundraise, that don't have to go out and charge kids. We're fully funded by our institution, and we're fully supported through our administration, through our sports information, our compliance office, our fundraising office, game management. All of those things are taken care of, so we can just concentrate on hockey. We've got a great facility. People saw it last year in the national tournament. We've got a great fan base that's come on. And so, in the end, I think that they have had a ton of fun, and they've realized that some of them, have come from programs that might not have gotten to the championship level, and so they've learned a little bit about discipline. They've learned a little bit about perseverance. They've learned how to handle ups and downs, and they've been challenged with their faith life at our school. And that's an important factor that, I'm not going to say we're as serious about things with our hockey program as Liberty is, but it is with our school and our institution, and we have a full-time chaplain in our athletic department. There aren't very many schools that have a full-time chaplain, so he's around and addressing all of our student athletes, and able to help with the choices they're making in life, the choices that they're making outside of hockey, and dealing with academics as well, mental health issues. All those things are things that we're trying to help them through. So hopefully I've been a good example of a person that can help them get through issues that they've had off the ice and on the ice. And they can become good men, and eventually good fathers, and that's those are the kind of things that if they figure those things out earlier than later, they're going to be better people. They're going to be better alumni for us, and I know that we've got some guys that have been through our program already in the young stages, and they're so very thankful to be part of what we've had already.
One of the things you mentioned that's a difference is, last year it was like a home game for you. This year in St. Louis, tell me about the experience, not only for you as a coach, but for the players, once again coming to a national tournament, but having to travel and to be together as a group.
Yeah, I thought, as the host last year, I thought it was very tiring.
Yeah, right.
And all the little things that you're dealing with outside of your team, getting people prepared and the right people in the right spots for, all the other stuff, the marketing and the food that we had, and trying to be involved but not trying to be involved, and letting other people do that stuff, and so I can focus on hockey. We had a pretty good committee that did that. This year it's also tiring because you're on the road. Being on the road is tough. It's long. We've got late night game, 8:45, didn't start till after 9 the other night. Had a pizza order ready to go. They canceled it because they didn't have enough workers, and so we're at midnight and no food for our guys. So now we're trying to adjust and try to figure out what do we do now, and how do we get through that. We treat our kids well with a nice stay at the the casino here. They got 2 guys in a room. It's nice that they've got time and space. And then you eat out, and eating out is not necessarily the most healthy thing to do for 7 or 8 days in a row.
Right. I know.
And so I'm feeling that already, and I'm not the one that's out there trying to burn those calories and playing every day. But we're trying to do some of the right things. I think the mentality for them is they're not in school. Last year we were in school during the tournament, which was an advantage as well. We were in finals, so our guys got to take their finals while they were in the tournament. This year, they're just missing class, which is a big deal, but it's not in some factors because they've got online stuff that they can do and stay on track with their professors, and so they do a great job with that. So we're I don't think it makes a difference whether we're wearing blue or we're wearing white, or we have the last change or any of those kind of things. If I'm worried about that, and that's going to make the difference in a game, we're in trouble. We need to go out and play as well as we can and make more saves and score more goals. And if we're in the penalty box more, we got to kill more penalties. So it's great to be away. It's great to have the fan support that we have. Almost every one of our kids has family and friends down here. They were pretty loud last night, and that livens up the building. When you got a 2,000 or 2,500 seat facility, and there's 300 people in there, it's you need that excitement level. So it's nice to have them around. It's nice to be able to have our kids be around their families at this point too, with the support they have, and then be around their teammates and have a chance to play hockey. That's pretty fun.
Great. Well, hey, congratulations on making to the national championship. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
And thanks so much for your time.
Yep, you bet.
We're asked to begin with Dan Huntley, University of Barrie. Thank you.